Okay. Hi, everyone. Oh, yes. Everybody needs to have. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. I hope my barking Lola has wakened you up, woke you up to this morning's Cricut Chat. Good morning. Hello, Donna. How are you? Hi, Gloria. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Susan. Hi. And Louise. And then Paralita's here. Elizabeth. Good morning to everyone. Hi, Bran. So today, Wednesday, is we're back to making some Halloween things. Though yesterday we had a really good time with that glue gun, and I kind of want to use it some more. So I'm going to be looking for some projects to do. But this is what I have planned for today. This is a stacked pumpkin card that I put together. Actually, there's two different images, and I'm going to show you how to put this together using your Cricut. Your Cricut, it can be either the Explorer, the Maker, because we're using a special setting called intricate cut setting. And I want to show you how from start to finish how I designed this card. And there's the inside, just has a simple happy Halloween. There's also another image that I cut out. So there are two images in this file, and the file is in Design Space. So if you are part of the community, you can grab the file there. So here's my file. This is my profile. I wanted to show you my profile because I am 4 people away from 900 followers in Design Space. I know I'm kind of a kook about getting followers, but if you see something you like that's mine, feel free to use it. And then also please follow me because it's a whole lot of fun. I'm having a blast with Cricut community. So if you don't know how to get to your own profile, I'm going to show you real quickly. You're going to go up here to the top left where it says profile, and you're going to click on it, and you should see your name and hopefully your picture. And then you would hit view profile. And that's how you would see your own profile. And you can see here how many followers you have, how many people you yourself are following. And this is where you can also edit. So I can add a different picture here, and there's my picture and a little description. And you can edit all of these things. There are these little like crayons, or I think they're supposed to be pencils. And then here, edit profile. And then if you want to share your profile, so I'm going to challenge you guys. If you're in my group, Cricut Chat with Miss Rita, I want you to share your profile in that group. And all you have to do is go there to the triple dots and choose share. And then from there, you can copy the link, and you can then go to my group. Or if you want to do it in a different group, that's fine. But I'll see it in my group. So you'd go to Facebook, and then you'd find the group. Here's my groups. Groups are right here. A lot of groups. Oh, look at here. Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. That's my group. And you can just go in here and say, I'm sharing my Cricut community profile. And then just hit Command V, which is to paste. And there I am. There's my picture. And then I'm going to hit post. That's how you would share your profile in a group. Isn't that fun? So try it. I want to see you. I want to see your profiles because then I can follow you too. So let's go back to Cricut, and we're going to actually work on this. This is the project that we're going to work on. I also want to show you this. So this is a completely filled out product detail page. So if you share a project in community, it does need to have a picture in it for it to be shared with the entire community. So you would go here and edit the project details, and you can add pictures from here. And then I also added, of course, is the name, but then I added a description, and I'm actually going to add a few add a few spaces here because for some reason it got all like jumbled up. And then you can add tags down here. So see, I added pumpkin, paper, paper crafts, card, and fall. Okay, so that is how you work with the project detail page, and you can actually share your project right here using this little arrow, and you would share and do the same thing you did before. Copy the link and then go to wherever. Maybe you want to go to your Facebook, and here's my Facebook, and I'm going to, this is my Facebook group. So I'm going to just share this design in the group, just like that. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Don't be afraid. It's a lot of fun. And I think we're going to have a blast doing all this sharing. So let's go to the image. The Design Space project. All right. And so here is what I came up with. Now, I have been looking at this image for a very long time and trying to figure out what to use it on. I love stacked pumpkins, and especially I love stacked jack-o'-lanterns. You see them a lot in some of the, craft store or the art stores using as design. So I kind of wanted to do something with this. Oh, Catherine, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, the cards went out. The cards for this week haven't gone out yet, or the cards and things, but they will be going out. If you didn't get a card that you won a couple weeks ago, definitely send me an email, okay? MISSRITA to the rescue at gmail.com, and tell me which one you won, and that you hadn't received it, because they all should have been received by now. Okay. So let's have a look at this image. I'm going to go up here so you can see. This is my project. Underneath at the very bottom, you'll see that there are the images that I used. Now, all the images that I used here are from Cricut Design Space, and they are all part of Access, which means if you're an Access subscriber, you'll get these for free. You get use of these for free. So let's go down to this jack-o'-lantern right here. You see it has an image number. So we're going to click on that image number. My sister is sending me a message. Okay, we're going to click on that image number, and we'll see the actual image isolated. But I want to see this entire image set. So I'm going to click on those triple dots. You see that? I click on the triple dots and I go to view image. Now, this is a really lovely image set. It's called Intricate Seasonal Art. And there are just some really beautiful things in here. And then they also have parsed them out too. So there's this one, this autumn harvest blessings. I love this one that says, "Let's be jolly." That's so cute. And you can grab them. And so this is where I grabbed. Yeah, I guess so. This is where I grabbed this stacked pumpkin one. All right. So let's grab that one, and we're going to add it to our canvas. So it comes in fairly large, and I started thinking, how do I want it to look for a card? So first I thought about it, and I think I would like the outline to be black, and then if I'm going to put a background to it, it would be orange, because if it's orange now and the black background was black, didn't work, right? So I'm first going to just change the color to black. Then I'm going to make it big just so you can see better. And then what I'm going to do is come up here to the right and hit duplicate. Now I have 2 of these. This one I am going to turn orange. All right. And I'm going to go in to contour. Contour is right down on the bottom right-hand side. So let me click on it. And then it's like a circle that's like a dotted line circle. Not really a line. So this is going to be the contour. This is going to be the back piece for our stacked pumpkins. And we don't need to have all of the cutouts as we do with the top piece. So what I'm going to do is just hit hide all contours. Now what I've got is a completely orange one, and then we will arrange this to the front, and boom, now we have a great covering for the pumpkins. The only thing that I notice here is that some of that orange is peeking out where it really should be whatever the background is. So I can go in here again and hit contour. And I can click on those particular contours that I want to show through. So it's going to show through in a back piece if this ever comes up. Oh, you did, Colleen? Awesome. All right. So this is contour. And for example, it hasn't been performing that well, but I'm actually going to try to cut out pieces on that contour. And it's been acting a little bit odd, but I don't know why, but it's been acting a little bit odd. So contour is one of my favorite features in Design Space, although I really do feel like it needs an overhaul because it's kind of wonky. You know, it just kind of doesn't work so great, but I'm just going to show you what I did here. All right. So you would go through and click like that. And so then when you have it here, now obviously there are a few little pieces here that you could do as well that I already did. So now I have these 2 images and I'm going to do align center because I want them to be exact. And then I'm going to go to offset. And I'm going to put an offset around it because I kind of want it to look like it's glowing. So I did a 0.25 inch offset and it's corner, and then I hit apply. So I'm going to change that offset to yellow so that it looks like it's glowing. And there is pretty much the card. Right? And then I just created a card around it. So I'm going to do the same thing here where I'm going to align center, but this time I'll group it. And now I'm going to resize it. You know, my favorite size card is the 10. Well, it's actually 5x7. So that's the way I designed this one. So I first went over to shapes and I chose a square. And then I'm going to unlock that so that I can make it 10 by 7 because it's going to be folded. Let's change the color to white. All right. And I'm going to go back to shapes and I'm going to choose a score line. I'm going to make that score line 7 inches long. And then grab both of these and do align center again so that my score line is exactly where I want it to be. And then I attach it. Okay. So this is the opened card, but we're going to actually do arrange, send to the front so that we can size this. So I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more. And I feel like my card needs a little bit of a background. So I'm going to go back to shapes and I'm going to choose this. It's a corner rounded square. And I will unlock this and we will make this, I think, 4.75 by 6.75, I think. Yeah. Let's turn it a creepy color, and I'm going to show you some paper that I use, but you could use a different color paper. You could use a solid color. I use a patterned color from a pack that I had for a long time. So so this is what it's going to look like. See, now all we need is something for the inside of the card. So there's our card. And we'll do the same thing with this card, okay? So we'll go back to images, and let's just do a simple Happy Halloween. And you'll see, this is what I love about this contributing artist program. There's so many Happy Halloween. Okay, look at this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to start following Vanessa. Oh my, Design Space is so exciting. So I'm looking for just a simple Happy Halloween. I could do this one, any of these. Trying to see which one I actually chose. I don't see it. I know we used this one for a different project, and we used that one for another project. So where is the Happy Halloween that I used? This always happens to me. So I think I'll just choose anyone because I can't seem to find the one that I chose. I'm going to choose this one because I want to show you something about it. So this one here has Happy Halloween. It's 2 colors and also has pen here. So what I'm going to do is ungroup these, and I'm going to remove the pen, and I'm actually going to remove the shadow layer. And then I'm just going to resize this. I'm going to cut this out with vinyl, and then I'm just going to affix it to the card. So I don't need to actually attach it to my card. And there you go. All right. So this is our card. I'm going to group it all together. And actually, I'm going to hide our current card, and I'm going to show you these cards. So this one here is the exact same thing, except it has a different image in there. And so when we go to make it, you'll see that the Happy Halloween is on a separate page from the black. I did this on purpose because I want to cut out the Happy Halloween with my smart vinyl. So I'm going to switch this to without matte. Okay. And then here is our cutout for the pumpkins, and we're going to keep that all on the same mat. And then here's our other cutouts, and so on and so forth. So we hit continue, and we're going to be doing a cardstock for intricate cut setting. So this, let me show you where it is. A lot of people, they start to cut something very intricate, and then they're like, why isn't it cutting all the way? Because the secret is, it's not a big secret, but the secret is cardstock for intricate cuts. It's right at the top of the cardstock section under settings. Okay. So I favorited this because I always use this setting when I'm doing something this, like, look at how detailed this is. So we're going to run this through the machine. It probably won't finish up by the time we are done with our project, but we are going to definitely run this through the machine. So here is my mat. I got a nice sticky mat, and I'm using 8.5 by 11 inch paper. This paper is from Michael's Recollections brand. You could use 12 by 12 inch paper, of course, but I don't like to waste a lot of stuff. So this is why I use the 8.5 by 11. So let's move you over to the machine. There's nothing you really have to do with this setting except what you normally do, which is put in the mat, and then you hit the blinking light when it's ready. And it's really amazing what this can do. So let's hit the blinking light. There we go. It's really amazing what you can do. And I want to talk about, you could have done this with vinyl. And in fact, I did cut it out with vinyl. And it looked pretty good until I got to the hat. The hat has so many little tiny, look at all that. So I suppose I could just kind of lift it up and sort of scrape them away, but it got a little bit kind of wonky on me. So I decided, I'm just going to do this in the paper cut. And then we'll let that run. It does take a while, so be patient with it, okay? And let's have a look about how this card goes together. So today I think I'm going to have 4, maybe 5 cards to give away. I don't know. I didn't see Loretta yet. Is Loretta there? I'm sure she is. So I was able to find Loretta by following the link. Oh, nice, Leslie. Can these be printed? No, they're not printed on the Joy. Can they be cut on the Joy? Yes, they absolutely could. I don't think the Joy has an intricate cut setting yet. If that's something you guys would like, the Joy is pretty precise, but if that's something you guys would like, you've got to petition Cricut for that, because I know I've asked for it a couple of times, but it's never really come up. But they got a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, so this is the finished card, what it looks like, and you'll see that I actually put some of my pop dots in between, so it gives it a little bit of dimension. And this is the paper that I was talking about, that it was from a very old card stack, paper stack. I think it was called Stardust Memories or something. But you can find a lot. So these are just different ones. And I was thinking about, well, if you had this pumpkin stacked somewhere, it would be outside. And that's why I chose these things with the stars. And then, of course, here are our card bases. And this is our Happy Halloween. So let's go ahead and weed this. So I cut this out on my smart vinyl, and you're going to see how beautiful it is to weed using smart vinyl. If you don't have an Explorer 3 or a Maker 3, you can use regular vinyl. Of course you can. But I'm falling in love with smart vinyl because I don't have to put it on a mat. And you guys know, I use a lot of mats. I buy a lot of mats. I use a lot of mats. And and yesterday when my mom came over, whoops, this is stuck. I tried to get her to clean my mats, like to show her how to clean them, but she doesn't understand it too well. So we did a different project. But I just am falling in love with the smart materials, because no mats. I wish that some of the smart materials, the vinyl, would come in different colors, because I'm running out of projects to do with some of the basic colors that they offer. But you can't have everything all at once. Well, you can have everything you want, but not all at once. Right? So let's see. Loretta, if she's here, we're going to be giving away these cards. I think, why don't you find 4, and then I'll ask from Facebook, whoever's watching on Facebook, if you want to receive this. Maybe you haven't won anything yet. All you have to do is say me, and I will see your name, hopefully, and I will give that to you. Okay? Oh, your birthday's Halloween, Barbara? Oh, that's awesome. Pick me. Okay, yeah, let's do Guadalupe. Guadalupe Ryan. That's you. You're going to win from Facebook. Oh, and we got Marsha West. Let me see how many I have here. I got 1. Let's pick 3, 4. Okay, so if you're commenting on YouTube, then do I recycle my old mats? You know what, Irma? I don't. I just don't throw them away. So I haven't figured out. So Barbara Walser and Guadalupe are going to be the winners from Facebook, and Loretta saying, if you want to win, type me. So Barbara and Guadalupe from the Facebook side, okay? So I'll keep going, and Loretta will pick the winners. Pick 4 winners, Loretta, okay? So then we will just start putting this all together. Now, I will say, when you cut these out of paper, you need to be very, very careful about taking it from your mat, especially if you're using a really sticky mat. You're going to, if it's attached like this, you're going to turn your mat around and simply peel the mat away. Don't peel the paper away, because then it will curl. And mine's a little curled, but it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and put these 2 together. I know I've got a lot of stuff going on here. Sorry about that. So here's our background piece. And then here is that sort of silhouette piece there, you see? So what I'm going to do is take my special tipped glue, and I'm going to start putting glue onto the back of the black intricate piece. Let me just get a little closer so you can see. And we really don't need a lot of glue here. You don't want to put too much glue, because then it will kind of squish out like a peanut butter sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And you don't want that. You want to put just a tiny drop. And then up here where it is very detailed, I'm just kind of strategically placing little drops here. So, yeah. So yesterday we had a really good time. My cousin came over. She brought salad. I thought we were just going to have tea, but she came over and she brought these lovely salads, and Mom was here. So she got to see her aunt. And the first time she's seen her in a long time. My parents divorced when I was in college, and so she hadn't seen her for a real long time. In fact, I think the last time she saw her was maybe at my dad's funeral. And so that was really nice. And then we talked about all kinds of things, just a lot of fun things. And I told her about the signs we were making, because we made a bunch of signs for our senior picnic next week. And I did post it in the Cricut official group. So if you haven't seen it, you can see that, or I posted also on my profile. My mom really likes doing things, and right now, though, she can only do certain things. So I try to find what things. So I taught her how to use my personal trimmer yesterday. I taught her how to cut the transfer tape. And so we did that. And then I put together all the signs, and she was pretty excited. She's going to be going to that picnic next week. Speaking of that, next week I will not be doing a regular show because of the picnic. It's on Tuesday, so no show next Tuesday. All right. Maybe I'll do a little live from there, because that would be kind of fun. I'm also going to get here. So there's look at how easy that was. It's so pretty. Now, obviously, I could have done this in the vinyl, but the thing that concerns me is this hat. You see? So what I would maybe try to do, since I did cut this out, and the other thing to mention here is that vinyl does not have an intricate cut, but I think because, I don't know, is that Santo? Maybe Santo's here. We currently have no back porch, so we have no back egress, and so this morning I had to walk the dogs again. Hopefully I'll get my back porch finished up. He's doing the back porch this week. It was kind of funny, because he just kind of said, "I'm doing the back porch this week." I was like, "Oh, okay." But I kind of, this is too fussy for me. I mean, and I don't mind fussy, but that's a little too fussy for me. So here we go. Here's our multi-stacked pumpkins. So if you're winners, scrape them, but it's too fussy for me, Loretta. I don't have that kind of patience, because they stick. I mean, I'd probably try it, but not on camera, I guess. I always say I'll do everything, but that was just like a little too much detail for me. All right, so these are pop dots. I don't actually like this one. It's kind of thin, but I figured I'd use them. If you wanted to make them thicker, you could stack them, but today I'm not going to do that. And then I take off the little tops. So these are double stick foam dots. These particular ones I bought at Amazon, kind of one of those buy a bazillion at a time, but I wasn't too keen on the thickness. I like a really thick pop dot, but so then I had to go to, and they had a ton of these on Amazon, but I couldn't find the really thick ones. I probably didn't look too hard. So I ended up going to Michael's and bought the thick ones because I could actually see them with my eyes. Amazon, you can't actually see them, and then they send them and they're not right. I've had that problem with a lot of different things. Oops. Every morning I make myself a smoothie and out of spinach and spinach and berries and a little bit of Greek yogurt and a few other little things I put in there. And so I use the same cup that I have received. So I'm looking for replacement cups. Well, I've ordered two different replacement cups, and neither one of them fit. So I mean, how many versions of that smoothie maker are out there that the two versions that I bought didn't work? All right, so there's that. So let's take our card base. Oh, the problems I have, right? I don't care. I don't mind the problems, but it's like a lot of back and forth. All right, here we go. So there's our card. Let's take our Happy Halloween, and I'm going to get a little piece of, do I have a little piece? Oh, I have to get my roll. Oh, wait, here's a little piece. Okay. Yes, Mom really liked that personal trimmer because it wasn't like scissors. She also did some things with scissors, but with the personal trimmer, she just like she liked that motion. So I was like, I'm gonna have to find more things for her to do, but she's not super precise about it. So I figured transfer tape would be a good thing to do on that. Because I didn't need it so precise, you know, it could be just about any size. And then my cousin Karen, who's the sweetest person, you know, got to talk to my mom. We had tea. We talked about all of her kids, and she has quite a few. And it's her birthday, and I couldn't believe that she was more than 10 years older than me. I don't know. I just never equated. She's very young at heart. And so, so I was like, wow, because she's having a birthday. So, look at this great paper. Isn't it great? Here's my double stick tape. Oops, I need that. Someone gave me, where is it? Someone gave me this little metallic, I don't know, magnet, and it holds my pin, but I always forget to use it. So I'm going to take my double stick and put it onto that squared off. And again, you could use like a royal blue or like a almost black color cardstock, but I found these and I thought this is kind of cool because it looks spooky with the background. But you don't have to use it. I just thought I'd, you know, show it off. I have so much paper that I have acquired over the years that at least every twice or three times a year, I actually have it all in season. So I have like a spring season, I have summer, I have fall and winter, and so I have these stack paper that constantly get moved from storage area to the area that I work in. It's really quite an operation. uh, but I've been doing it for years and it works for me. But what's funny is like I'll be going through all the stacks and I'll say, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I had this. And there are some stacks that I've had for probably 10 years. Isn't that crazy? But, you know, maybe I only liked a few pages out of it the first year or whatever. I did go to, I was really disappointed in Joann this year because they didn't have a whole lot of fall and Halloween paper packs. And so that was kind of disappointing. So I did go to Michael's and I got some nice fall, but not a lot of Halloween. And so I'm relying on my Halloween from the past. So there's our first card. Isn't that great? I'm just looking at the comments. Okay, so Renee Roberts, BJ Clark, Betsy D, and Sherry Muha will receive a jack-o'-lantern card. And then also on the Facebook side, was it Paralita and I'm trying to remember who I said on the, was it Barbara who's having a birthday? You you bought a shed. You store everything in those. I want to do that. Cheryl, so badly. I love to see pictures because I keep talking to Santo and saying, you know, I want to get everything organized. And he says yes, but then, you know, we have to get everything. I store a lot of my stuff out in the basement because I have a detached garage that's not heated, so I don't want stuff like glue and stuff to be in the detached garage. So so every, you know, season he goes down and he finds the stuff. But the thing is that I'm not going to put glue on this part because that's only on the black. I do not put stuff away well. I really should. And I keep saying, you know, we should get my little Joy out and do some labels, buy some of those cartons, you know, those ones that you can see through, and do that. But I just always in the spur of the moment just never get to it. So maybe that will be my motivation, Cheryl, to get it correct. So see, I did not put glue there on the back of the orange because the yellow didn't have it. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. This one's a little easier. The triple pumpkins. It's such a classic Halloween image, isn't it? I found it just typing in this one. I found just typing in stacked jack-o'-lanterns. So the rest of today is going to be busy, and I have to take my mom to the dentist. She has to have a tooth pulled. She's a little afraid, but I told her, I've had it done. It's really not that hard, and she's just a little afraid. She has a lot of anxiety, so I tried to explain, look, they pulled, because after chemo, my teeth just did not do well. So I've already had two teeth pulled in the back. So I keep telling her, Mom, you know, I'm going to have less teeth than you eventually because I'm going through that again. So, but I'm not having chemo. So hopefully that won't happen anymore. But I don't know. There's a lot of medicine. So anyway, picking her up, taking her to the dentist, and then I have to drop her off and then go to the cancer center where I have my labs. So every month now that I'm on like a schedule, every month I'm going to be going in and getting my medication. So I have to go the day before. They take my blood so that they make sure, you know, that there's nothing different or whatever. I don't know what they do. So I'm going to do that today, and then tomorrow back to the center, and we will get that medication. So it's kind of like, it's sort of like, I don't know, I guess what it would be like to have like diabetes or something where you take medication and then you just go for like little checkups. That's kind of how it is. But with this particular medicine, let's try the black on this one. See how that's going to look. Woohoo! With this particular medication, it's like formulated in the pharmacy. You just don't go to CVS to pick it up. So they have to like FedEx it to you. I don't know. My sister went through a similar thing with her psoriatic arthritis. So she had to have it like picked up, and this medication I'm going to be taking is called Ibrance, and you take it for 3 weeks and then you stop for 1 week. So they monitor you. It's amazing what they can do now. And I was so encouraged by seeing President Biden in Boston at the JFK Center this week talking about changing cancer as we know it. And I'm like, yes, thank you. And so that was really cool. He calls it the cancer moonshot. And that was in reference to JFK's when he announced that he was going to try to have NASA go to the moon. And so they called it a moonshot. So this is called the cancer moonshot. And he made that announcement at the JFK Library, which is a gorgeous library here in Massachusetts, in Boston. If you haven't seen it, you must. It's beautiful. So here's our second stacked pumpkins. Don't you love it? I don't know which one I love the best. I think this one I would probably change the background on because I didn't realize it had the black there, but yeah. So the paper that I'm using, are you asking about this back paper, Robin? Or are you asking about the paper that I'm using to cut the intricate cuts? So the paper that I'm using to cut the intricate cuts is 8.5 by 11 inch paper from Michael's Recollections. Hold on just a sec. This, but in black. And then I just got this from a very old stack. It might still be available, Die Cuts with a View. So that's where the background piece came from. And let's have a look at our cutout, which is done. And we can have a look at, see how it goes. Remember I told you. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take off that extra. And I'm going to turn the mat over, and I'm going to start peeling it off, but I have to be really careful because look at all of those tiny little holes. And we can, it's like it didn't, I need to change my blade. It didn't work. Look, oh my goodness, it did not work. How do you figure that? Oh, I gotta change my blade, guys. I forgot. It was September. It was September now. I change my blade once a month, and I did not. That's crazy. So if you ever come across a situation where it's not doing what it's supposed to do, then it's a blade change issue. So see here, this did not cut right, but this did. So that's very strange. So I think that is a blade issue. So here's my blade and housing. I'm just going to push down here and take that blade out. And there is a new blade. And I'm going to press again, and it just kind of pops in, and it goes back in. So once a month I change my blade, but I am cutting constantly on this machine. And then this one I will just throw away. By the way, if you are in the market for mats or for blades, you are a Cricut Access customer, look at this one I wrote on it. Rita, can I use this? I might be able to use it. I I wrote on it yesterday. Oh, this was yesterday when I wrote on the image set. All right. Well, someone's going to get that. So if you're in the market for mats and blades, you want to be an Access customer, because an Access subscriber, because, oh my gosh, you got to see this. I have to show it to you. I went, let's see, to Cricut to send out some of my gifts. All right, where am I? Where's my Cricut? I went to the Cricut.com website. Cricut, there it is. And I saw, I'm in the American site right here. If you're Canadian, you can do the Canadian site. Just click on here and you can choose Canada or whatever other country. Okay. So UK, Australia, France, Ireland. But we're going to stay here in the United States. I'm going to hit shop, and then I'm going here to Cricut Access exclusives. This, I got to tell you, this is like, it's like looking in a candy store for cricketers, because oh my gosh, these 5-count blades, which is what I just showed you to change it, this is how they come. I've been paying $40 for the 5-count blades, and now they're 20. So I'm like, gotta stock up. And then all of these mats, like, so you can get this. This I've been paying $103 for. It's 30 count of standard grip mats, and they're $60. So that's $2 each. Plus, because I'm a Cricut Access premium member, I will, in addition to that, I will get an additional 10% off. But I do need to be an Access subscriber, and there are 2 different kinds of Access. Why is it not? Okay, I'm signed in. So see here, so this standard grip mat machine, I was paying $104 for that. It's now $60, plus I'm going to get free shipping and an extra 10% off when I purchase these. So amazing. Check this out. There's a lot of stuff. There's vinyl. Of course, there's no paper, but look at here, the 2x2 card mats. These were selling not too long ago for $50 for 5, $49.99 for 5 of them, making them what, $5 each. Now they're selling for $30 for 5. So if you have not checked this out, do it. Do it, do it, do it. The only thing I will tell you is that my code does not work on these. Okay, so if you use my link and you're buying something from this area, don't expect to get additional off. These prices are already super low, so they aren't allowing the codes to be work. My code you can use on other things, but not on these that are labeled subscriber exclusives. And there's stuff for the joy. There's smart materials. There's all kinds of iron-on, and but especially I'm thinking that mat and blade thing, so amazing. So let's continue on here. Let's see what time is. Okay, I got to finish up. So we know who ordered, right? Who won my cards. I think I gave away 6, so I have 3 done. Got to make 3 more. So there we go. And let's see. That's it. That's it for me for today. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are making, okay, so if you get a chance, go to Michael's, or maybe you've already gone to Michael's and picked these up. They're charger plates. They're like made out of, I think it's plastic melamine or something like that. But they have on them Rita. They have on them sunflowers. And I wish I had them here to show you. I thought I did, but I don't. So these are chargers. They are on sale. They're at Michael's. They're on sale. I think they're $2.99 regular price, and they're on sale half price. It's like $1.50. So pick up a couple of them, and we are going to add a design. We're going to use smart materials and some things from the Contributing Artist program, and we're going to put it on our chargers. It says I like fall most of all, and there's so many different ones there. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And tomorrow's Thursday, right? And then Friday, I'm still, I'm still up in the air about Friday. Oh, there's Santo. Hi, Santo. Hi. say say what you say. You always say, hi everyone. Just like me. He always makes fun of me. Hi everyone. He says every time when he comes in, hi everyone. But he's shy. He's shy. Anyway, so we're going to be doing those charger plates. If you can't get the sunflowers, you can buy like a gold one, or white is really popular right now. So you can buy the white ones. And these are just beautiful to have in your, I put them in my dining room. I don't actually set a table with them. Although if they had a Thanksgiving one, I might consider that. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then as far as I'm going to use this, whoever gets this card, I made a mistake, but I'm going to just cover it up because I don't want to waste a good piece of paper. Okay. So what else? So we're doing that. And then also I want to remind you that the September giveaways are going on. And I put in the description of the video, I do put the link to the Rafflecopter entry, and all you do is you just put your name in after you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hey, you know what I should do is I should do a giveaway so that people will follow me on the Cricut community, and we could do a separate giveaway. I'm going to do that. We're going to do that. I'll do it next month when I have my new product credits, and maybe we'll give away the glue gun bundle. So yeah, let's do that. That's so cool. Yay. Okay. So there are all the cards. Thank you so much, Catherine. So we have the stacked ones, and I still have one more of these to do. So I think I'm going to save these for my friend Christine, who really likes all of my extras that I don't use. Oh, I forgot about this piece. This piece is supposed to go under the triple stack. Yeah, I definitely do not want to use the black again. So I think I'm going to use this blue one for these two cards. It's like this. And then I will use this black one for this card. So I do have 6 cards, and we have 6 winners. So I'll just finish these up off camera, and I'll send them out to you. Yeah, so the oval is supposed to go underneath the pumpkin like that, but you almost can't see it. I'll just put this in there then. You know, why not? I cut it out. What do you guys do with like things that you cut out extra of? I'm always cutting out extra because when I demonstrate, you know, I want to have it like in all different phases of completion, and then I always end up with extras. Now I give them to my to my friend who lives here in Peabody with me, and she makes things out of them and sends me pictures of it. So cute. But you know, what is that thing? One man's trash, other man's treasure. Normally I would be like, man, just throw this away or recycle it or something. But she takes them and she makes. Remember that Halloween one we did with the vinyl? Oh no, we did it with iron-on, with black glitter iron-on. We did that Halloween scape from Rob and Bob. She made it into a lantern, which I thought was really cool, like a candle like lantern. So she took my extras because I'm like, all right, there's quite a few of these. And I love that I'm giving away these completed projects, because afterwards, before I would just have boxes, and I do have boxes and boxes of stuff. And so I am going to try to figure out what to do with them. Maybe we'll just have a giveaway or something where you send me your address or something, and I will just pick something and send it to you. I think that would be fun. And don't worry about the postage. I buy my postage in big rolls. And if you buy the forever stamps on Facebook, you can get, like, I think I just got 5 100 stamp rolls for $100. It's like a $500 value, I think, or something ridiculous like that. So so they are able to sell them because they're the forever ones, and they came out a few years ago, and so they're making money on it. And I don't know how they do it. I don't think it's a scam or anything. But I've done it a couple times. So if you're looking to buy a lot of stamps, check out the Facebook Marketplace. So I'm glad to give this stuff away, but I still have boxes and boxes of stuff that I need to give away. Oops, did I put this on the wrong way? I did. Sorry. There we go. All right. Yeah, a nice idea, right? We had chat boards. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Shirley, with the chat boards, we would swap things out with friends. Like sometimes you go to Michael's and this is on sale or it's on clearance, and you pick up all, and you're never going to use them all, but swapping them would be cool. We should have an online swap meet. That would be kind of fun. Wonder how we could do that. Some of my organized friends could figure that out. I think that would be a lot of fun, where we might have this or that. Maybe we can do that in our group once a year or something like that. Whoops. So anyway, I'm grateful for you guys that take my cards, and I don't have to keep storing them, because oh my gosh, I keep buying the photo boxes and putting them in the photo boxes. I must have 13 photo boxes full of cards that I've made in the last couple of years. Before, I used to send them all out to people, but I didn't want to like overdo it. And then I'm like, what do I do with all these cards? Don't know. I mean, it's great because then I can send them out like birthdays and stuff, but we don't make a whole lot of birthday cards. So yeah. So anyway, so that's going to do it for me for today. I know I'm chit-chatty today. Awesome, Perlita. Getting a banner from Michael's for iron-on. Should I get burlap? I like the look, Loretta, of burlap, but other people might say the canvas. I love the look of burlap for autumn. What are you doing it for? For the wedding? Oh, you did, Connie. I might actually have sent you more than one, Connie, because I got a little bit mixed up, right? And yeah, so all right, that's gonna do it for me for today. I'm kind of not paying attention over here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Wish me luck today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Again, we're going to be doing our fun, what is it called, charger. We're doing the sunflower charger tomorrow. So I'm almost done with this, so I can give these to my mom and she can mail them out to you. And that's it. That's doing it for me for today. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day here in New England. I wish you were here. Treatment is tomorrow, but it's after the show, so I don't have to worry about canceling the show. All right. Talk to you all later. We'll see you. Have a lovely day. Bye.